She mimicked my appearance, settling demurely on my bed, waiting for my husband to join her. My parents also hoped she would share a harmonious and fruitful marriage with my husband, blessed with many children. My husband pushed open the door and my sister, her face flushed, stepped forward to help him undress. She had no idea that the man standing before her was far more terrifying than she could ever be. I floated in the air, watching Caspian push open the door. His battle armor was stained with blood and dust. 2 months apart, he looked a little thinner, but also more imposing. My sister, Alara Sterling, nervously clutched her dress, then steeled herself and rose from the bed, approaching Caspian. She spoke softly, "My lord, let me help you undress and bathe." Her voice was almost identical to mine, but our voices were originally different. 7 days earlier, when I was on the verge of death, she had told me, "Lyra, I went through hell to change my voice. Don't you think it sounds just like yours?" It certainly did, because even someone as cautious as Caspian hadn't realized that the wife before him was an imposter. Caspian removed his armor and opened his arms. Alara's face flushed, and her soft, delicate hands reached for his belt. She wasn't naturally fair-skinned, but to match my complexion, she had taken whitening potions daily for 2 years and avoided the sun completely. In the end, she became as fair as I was. Not just my voice and skin, but she had perfectly mimicked my expressions and gestures too. She said she had spent 2 full years preparing. She said she was determined to have it all. Caspian looked down at her. "Did you change your perfume?" Alara paused, then softly replied, "Yes, my lord. How do you find this scent?" Caspian frowned. "It's too strong, not as good as the one you used before. Change it back." Alara quickly said, "Yes, my lord." Caspian turned and walked towards the bath. Alara eagerly followed, joy in her eyes. She hadn't been discovered. Naturally, she was thrilled. I didn't want to go near the bath because I knew what would happen next. Caspian had joined the military at 12 and had served for 13 years. His passion in the bedroom was intense, unlike any other. Though I didn't know if any women had served him during his 2 months away, whenever he returned after several days, it was always more than I could bear. He was never gentle with me, even nonchalantly saying, "Your parents sent you to please me, yet I see little effort from you." Later, Nanny Eliza advised me to be more accommodating, and I followed her words, which made him less brutal. But in truth, it was Alara who was originally meant to marry Caspian. Yet that year, when Caspian returned to the capital with his army from the northern territories, 5 severed heads hung from his saddle. Though he told the king he had merely encountered and slain bandits along the way, everyone knew those 5 heads represented the 5 prominent families who had brought charges against his family years ago. Our Sterling family was one of them. The Sterling family had bled profusely due to those accusations, and Caspian was naturally out for revenge. So the 5 families offered rare jewels and stunning beauties, hoping to appease his fury. Alara, my sister, was one of those stunning beauties. She feared she would be tortured to death by Caspian and begged our parents not to send her. Our parents doted on her, and ultimately they made me take Alara's place and marry Caspian. Though Alara and I were twins, a seer had prophesied at our birth that one of us would bring ruin to the Sterling family. So when I was born quiet and cried little, I was declared the ill-fated twin. They planned to drown me. My mother couldn't bear it and threatened her own life to save mine. I survived, but was confined to the deepest, smallest courtyard in the Sterling estate, with only Nanny Eliza to care for me. From then on, outsiders only knew of Alara Sterling, the eldest daughter cherished by the Sterling family, and were unaware of another daughter named Lyra Sterling, who grew like a weed in that tiny, secluded yard. The Sterling family never gave me a name. Lyra was given to me by Nanny Eliza. Nanny Eliza said